Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something powerful. Where could your life be 1 year from now if you stopped giving yourself excuses and started making progress? Real change doesn't need magic. It needs clear thinking, full commitment, and steady effort. A 1-year plan for success isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about choosing to make this moment the right one. Every journey that leads to greatness begins with a choice to stop living on autopilot and start living with intention. Begin with a clear picture, not just a hope, but a real plan. Who do you truly want to become? What do you want to make happen? Write it all down. Break it into 12 months. Then divide each month into weekly goals and each week into small daily steps. You don't need 1,000 different ideas. You just need one solid plan and the courage to act on it every day. Let's be real. The journey won't be smooth. You'll face challenges. You'll doubt yourself. Others may doubt you too, but listen. Failure is not your enemy. Fear of failure is. Every mistake gives you a message. Every setback is progress in disguise. Don't avoid them. Learn, adjust, and keep moving. The difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck, it's not talent, it's not luck, it's discipline. Not just working when you feel inspired, but showing up every single day because your future is worth that effort. This year, yes, this very year, can be the turning point of your whole life, not because things got easier, but because you got tougher, because you didn't wait, you created. You don't need everything to be perfect. You just need to decide, so decide, right here, right now. Set your 1-year plan, chase it with fire, show up like your future depends on it, because it truly does. These next 365 days can change your life completely, but only if you stop dreaming and start doing. Let's begin. Clear goals give you strength, and if you don't know where you're going, all your effort won't take you anywhere that matters. Most people don't fail because they're lazy or not smart. They fail because they're not clear about what they want. They wake up every day reacting to life, not creating it. They drift through their days instead of taking control, and no matter how hard you work, drifting gets you nowhere. Imagine this. Give a skilled archer a bow but no target. Their skill means nothing. They'll shoot all day and hit nothing that matters. Life is the same. Without a target, your energy is just noise. Clear vision means seeing your goals so sharply that they cut through all doubt and fear. It's about waking up with a reason. It's looking at the months ahead and knowing which mountain you're climbing. It doesn't mean you need to know every detail, but it does mean you know where your path leads. When you're clear, decisions get easier. You don't ask, should I do this? You ask, does this bring me closer to what I want? That shift changes everything. You stop wasting your time. You stop saying yes to things that don't serve your goals. You stop comparing yourself to others because now you're running your own race. But don't wait for clarity to come by itself. It's built through action. You don't just sit and hope for purpose to show up. You ask questions, you try things, you notice what gives you energy and what drains you. You stop chasing what just looks good and start moving toward what feels right. You get clearer by doing, by testing, failing, learning. Every step shows you more about who you are and what matters most. So how do you get that clarity? Ask yourself the tough questions. Who do I want to become? What does real success look like for me? Not what my parents think, not what society says, not what my friends are doing, but what I truly want. What would make me proud a year from now? What kind of life do I want to wake up to every morning? Be specific. Vague dreams lead to vague results. Don't say, I want to be successful. Say, I want to launch a business that earns this much by this date. Don't say, I want to get fit. Say, I want to run 5 km without stopping, drop 15 pounds, and sleep better every night. The clearer your goals, the stronger your actions become. Clarity gives you staying power. When you understand your reason, you can handle almost any challenge. Setbacks won't stop you. They sharpen you. Obstacles won't confuse you. They'll help you focus more. You'll know exactly what you're after. You won't just be reacting to life. You'll be responding with purpose. Many think clarity is a luxury. It's not. It's essential. You can't keep going blindly, hoping things work out. You have to sit quietly, reflect, and be real with yourself. Disconnect from all the noise and reconnect to what matters to you. And clarity isn't something you find once and forget. It changes as you grow. Your vision will become sharper, that's normal. But if you never take the first step, you'll never discover the next one. Get clear today, build your 1 year plan, identify your values. Define what real success means to you, then check in with yourself each month. Stay focused. Keep your goal in front of you so your actions stay aligned. In a noisy world, the person who has clarity holds power. While others follow trends, you'll follow purpose. While others burn out doing too much of the wrong things, you'll do fewer things, but with sharper aim. Discipline over motivation. That's the difference between achieving something real and starting over again and again. Motivation is fun. It feels good. It fires you up, but it doesn't last. It's like a spark, hot for a moment, then gone. Discipline is the steady fire that keeps burning, even when everything around you gets hard. People wait to feel ready, to feel inspired, but some days the feeling won't be there. You'll be tired, you'll feel unsure, life will hit hard. In those moments, motivation won't help. Discipline will. Discipline means doing what you said you'd do, even when the feeling is gone. It's waking up early to train when bed feels warm. It's opening your laptop to work when your mind is tired. It's saying no to shortcuts and distractions, because you made a promise to yourself. And keeping that promise builds self-respect. Success doesn't come from feeling good every day. It comes from doing the right thing every day. Winners in life aren't always motivated. They're consistent. They build routines that work no matter how they feel. Discipline isn't something you're born with, it's a skill. And like all skills, you can grow it. Start small. You don't need to change everything at once. Make one promise, keep it for a week, then for 2, then for a month. Each time you follow through, you get stronger. Each time you skip, you weaken your mindset. Don't let your emotions run your life. Let your decisions lead. Decide who you want to be. Decide what you'll do. Then do it. No matter how you feel, feelings fade. Identity lasts. Act like the person you want to become, not the one you feel like today. Look around. Every champion, every top performer, every successful creator. They didn't wait on motivation. They had routines. They did the boring stuff. They stayed with the basics. While others chased shortcuts, they did the hard work. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about not giving up. You'll miss a day. That's okay. But don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. Get back, refocus, keep going. People say discipline is tough. But so is regret. So is falling short of your potential. So ask yourself, which kind of tough do you want? Discipline hurts for a little while. Regret lasts longer. Motivation is loud. Discipline is quiet. It shows in your results, in your growth, in all the small wins that add up. Discipline is what creates your future, especially when no one's watching. When everyone else is resting, the disciplined are working. When others need pushing, the disciplined keep moving. That's what separates the average from the excellent. Not dreams, but decisions. You won't always be motivated, but you can always be disciplined. And each time you choose discipline, you gain more power. Discipline gives you control. Discipline creates freedom. It's the bridge from where you are to where you want to be. See failure as feedback. Most people fear failure because they think it's a judgment. They believe it means they're not enough, but that mindset keeps them stuck. It creates fear and self-doubt. The truth, failure isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. It gives you clues. It shows you what's not working, so you can fix it. If you want to grow, if you want to create something powerful, then failure isn't just part of the process, it's required. You can't learn to walk without falling. You can't grow stronger without some struggle. No one becomes great without being bad first. People only see the victories. They don't see the failures behind them. The rejections, the late nights, the disappointments, but that's where the real growth happens. Failure gives you data. It's not the end, it's information. If you avoid failure, you miss the lessons it brings. Every time you fall short, you learn. Maybe your plan was wrong. Maybe your timing was off. Maybe your mindset needs to shift. But that doesn't make you a failure. It means you're growing, you're stretching, you're improving. Failure shows your weak points, not to shame you, but to sharpen you. It teaches you. Most people try to stay comfortable, but champions are built in discomfort, and failure is the most honest discomfort there is. The difference between winners and quitters is how they view failure. Some let it stop them. Others let it push them forward. Some say, I'm not meant for this. Others say, I'm learning. When you embrace failure, you become fearless. What if it doesn't work? doesn't scare you anymore, because even if it doesn't, you'll grow, you'll come back better. That makes you unstoppable. This mindset matters in every area: business, health, relationships. Growth doesn't come without failing. Failing shows your limits so you can break through. Success isn't one straight path. It's a loop. Try, fail, reflect, adjust. The faster you go through that loop, the faster you grow. If you stop because you feel shame, you freeze, you overthink, you play small, that changes nothing. Failure also humbles you. It reminds you to stay curious, to stay learning, to keep your ego in check. That's a gift. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Playing it safe may feel good, but it leads to regret. Failing, learning, growing. That's where strength comes from. You could fail 100 times and still win. But you could succeed once and lose everything if you stop learning. Use failure like a mirror. Let it reflect, not reject. Let it build, not break. Small wins lead to big changes. Change doesn't happen in one moment. It happens through daily actions. Real transformation comes from doing the little things again and again. Don't wait for the breakthrough. Focus on the daily win. One page, one call, one healthy choice. These actions seem small now, but over time they create unstoppable momentum. 1% better each day sounds small, but over a year it changes everything. They don't skip the important steps. They don't search for quick and easy ways. They learn to enjoy the journey. They believe every small win plants a seed, and over time that seed grows into something far bigger than they expected. They're not chasing huge changes all at once. They keep their eyes on what they can handle today, this very moment, and they give it their full attention. Surround yourself with growth. The people close to you will either lift you up or pull you down. You can have big goals, detailed strategies, and strong determination. But if you're always around negativity, noise, and small-minded thinking, it will slowly steal your energy. Growth isn't just about what actions you take. It's also about the space you live in, the voices you hear, and the influences you allow around you. Take a few moments to think about your circle. Who pushes you to think bigger? Who keeps you responsible? Who claps for your effort? Not just your wins, but the days you showed up, stayed steady, and kept going. Now ask the tougher questions. Who wears you down? Who doubts your dream every time you talk about it? Who drags you into nonsense, laziness, or the comfort zone? The truth is, energy spreads. If you're around people who are growing, you'll grow too. If you're around people who are stuck, you'll stay stuck. Growth needs challenges to stay alive. You don't need comfort. You need pressure. You need to step into rooms where you're not the smartest one, where what you know isn't enough, where you have to grow to keep up. A strong environment won't let you stay average. It'll push you when you slow down and help you rise when you fall. The fastest way to transform your life is to change where you spend your time. You don't have to cut people off with anger or create drama. You can just take a step back, shift your closeness. Not everyone deserves front row seats in your life. Some people are better off watching from a distance. Some chats don't need to happen as often. Some friendships were only meant for a short part of your journey, not forever. Many think success only comes from hard work, but it also comes from exposure. What are you seeing, hearing, and learning each day? Are you listening to people who have done what you're working toward? Are you taking notes from those ahead of you? Or are you only hearing from people who think your goals are impossible? Your vision grows or shrinks depending on who you're around. When you're close to growth-minded people, their belief becomes your fuel. Their wins give you hope. Their habits raise your standards. Look at your routines. Most of them came from the people you've spent the most time with. You eat like them, think like them, even talk like them. If your circle is focused on rising higher, that energy lifts you. But if your circle is always making excuses, always pointing fingers, always giving up, then that energy eventually becomes yours too. It seeps into your mind without you even noticing. Growth doesn't always come from people who agree with everything you say. Sometimes the most helpful person in your life is the one who tells you something you didn't want to hear, not to hurt you, but to help you snap out of it. Growth doesn't mean being surrounded by people who only praise you. It means being surrounded by people with standards, people who won't let you settle for less than you're capable of, and sometimes the people you truly need haven't even entered your life yet. That's okay. Go looking for them. Read books. Listen to podcasts. Find mentors. Join online communities. There are voices out there that will push you to grow. You don't need to be in the same place as someone to learn from them. Exposure is everywhere if you look for it on purpose. Your future depends a lot on your surroundings. Be around people who talk about new ideas, not just gossip. People who take action, not just complain. People who move forward, not just sit in excuses. Spend time with people who stretch your thinking, who spark your spirit, who remind you of what you can really become. Your environment should reflect where you're going, not just where you've already been. Create a circle that pushes you higher, one that raises your expectations, one that matches the mindset you want, not the one you're trying to escape from, because growth isn't only about what you do. It's about who you do it with. Changing your life in a year isn't just a dream, it's real, but only if you make the decision. That decision needs clarity, strong discipline, and a serious daily effort. It starts with knowing exactly what you want. Then you create a clear plan that breaks your big goal into small actions. Clarity gives you purpose. Discipline makes sure you show up, even on the hard days. Don't fear failure, use it. Every time you fail, it's giving you a lesson. It's helping you build a better version of yourself. Tiny wins, repeated over and over, build strong momentum. They grow your confidence, change your habits, and slowly shape you into someone who can handle big success. And maybe most important of all, your environment plays a huge role. The people you surround yourself with will either speed up your growth or stop it in its tracks. Energy, attitude, and ambition spread. 1 year from now, your whole life could look different, but that only happens if you take action right now. Don't wait around for motivation. Build habits and systems that work even when motivation fades. Stop holding yourself back with doubt. Start taking steps. 1 year might feel like a long road, but with the right mindset and daily work, it's enough time to totally change your life. Your future starts the moment you decide to stop waiting and begin.